Hello, Cruising World. Mick the Suit Guy with you. It is Monday. It's Tips Day. And more from me this week. But this is it. I've done a long run of tips just from me. Now it's your turn. I need your tips. Or this show will end after a long time. Trying to make it to 100. We're at 75 or something like that. 70. I don't know what we are at. Whatever this number is. Anyways, so we're 3/4 of the way there. Don't make me start repeating tips, which I'm probably doing already. Probably one of these is a repeat tip. I don't know. But I'm not going to go back and re-look at every single one I did. When I very first started doing these, I started keeping a spreadsheet of what the tips were. I gave up on that really quickly. It's too much work. And I was like, no one's watching all these anyway. A lot of people are watching these for the first time. So they wouldn't have seen the first time I said the tip. So how do you know? And quite frankly, if you're that much of a geek to go back and look through all of them, oh, you said that in episode 7, shame on you. That's my get out card. So disclaimer, don't know if I've read these before because it's been so many. If you think about it, 75 or whatever it is, could be 76, I don't know the number is. Minimum 3 a week. Sometime 1 week on the 1 year I did 10. 75, 3 a week. That's like 225, is it? I don't know math. 225 tips. I can't remember them all. Not all mine, I know, but I can't remember which ones have been given out and which ones haven't. So anyways, all right, 3 this week. I think last week I said I had 4, but I realized one of them I'd already done. So it's 3. First one, which I'm fairly confident I've probably told before, but like I said, who cares? Did you know if you buy the Wi-Fi package, well actually a couple of things on the Wi-Fi package, you can share it is my main tip. So whenever we go on a cruise, we only buy one. Well, I thought someone stole my car right then. I saw somebody driving by my house with my own car. I hope it wasn't mine. Whew. That's put me off. Someone steal my car. I'd have seen them back it out. I'm pretty confident that wasn't my car. Anyway, if it was my car, that'd be a good story next time, wouldn't it? With the Wi-Fi packages, there's 3 different ones. There's social, there's value, and there's premium. Social is basically, Facebook checking and stuff like that. Value is checking your emails and, more advanced stuff like that. And then the premium is more streaming. Like you can Skype. As long as the internet connection is good, you can Skype, you can Zoom, you can stream and stuff like that with the premium package. And it's only $1.70, I think, a day more than the value package. It used to be a bigger difference. So we've actually started getting the premium package over the value because we only get one and we share it. Because you can't both be on at the same time. But, so Julie can go on and then when she's done, I'll check mine. One of the things we say all the time is, can I kick you out? And people overhear that and they, it's internet. It's the internet. So you can totally do that and it can save a lot of hassle. For the $1.70 a day when we're only doing one, it makes sense to do that. Now, bear in mind also, they're bringing in this new star, whatever it is, from Elon Musk. But it's being introduced gradually. It's not across the whole fleet yet. And I also read that Elon Musk is not 100% completed yet. There's got to get a lot more satellites up to make it work properly around the world. So even his star system is not working everywhere. But hopefully within time, hopefully not too long of a time, we will have excellent internet, not like we have in places today. Don't rely on the internet is the call. But do make sure you do this. The extra bonus tip this week. When you leave the port, go on airplane mode. Don't stay on mobile data, or data, as I like to call it. You'll get a massive bill. Don't come running to me. I wish Carnival would make, I've always said this, when they do the safety briefing, when they finish the safety briefing, why don't they add, it's time to leave, make sure your cell phones are on airplane mode. Oh, I forgot. Thank you for reminding me, cruise director. They don't do it. Never. Some things seem obvious to me, and I've suggested it. And I've been told no, they can't do that. Don't know why. Nobody, wouldn't it be great if you asked a question which to you made complete sense, right? To me, that makes complete sense. How hard would it be when they finish the safety drill to say, all right, ladies and gents, we're getting ready to have the sail away party. I want to see you all up on the deck having a good time. But remember, make sure before we leave, your phones are in airplane mode. Took, what, 4 seconds? Just explain to me the logic of why you can't say that. Nobody can. Nobody's ever been able to. I don't push it. I'll say why. We just can't. It's not an answer for me. Sorry, not an answer for me. It's like I did this on one the other week where in Greenland recently on the cruise, their tender ticket distribution was an absolute nightmare, and they were giving them out at like 6:30, and people were literally having to show up at 4 a.m. to get a tender ticket at 6:30 for a tender they couldn't use till about 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning. Why couldn't they give out the tender tickets during the day before? Sometimes there must be a reason, but give me the reason. Don't just say, because that's the way we do it. Not good enough. Anyway, that was about Wi-Fi. I go off on tangents. Have you ever noticed? Share a Wi-Fi package is my point. Pick the appropriate one for you. You don't have to buy 2 unless you both need it to work a long time. Typically on a cruise, yes, you may need to do some work. I totally understand that. I don't like people that say, oh, just switch off, disconnect, you're on vacation. Some people cannot be on vacation. Some people have to work. Like in our jobs as a travel agent and as a wedding DJ and as a wedding planner, if we get an inquiry for that and if we don't pick it up straight away, somebody else gets the job, not us. So yeah, a lot of people have to work, and I get it. But I think you can definitely set it up so that you could share. You don't have to both work at the same time. But if you want to, buy 2. But just know you don't have to. I think what's going to happen when you go in to buy it, it's going to automatically default to both names. So you just uncheck one, and then they only charge you for one. But they're going to try and get you both to buy it. So just know that. You can uncheck one. All right, 2 more. These are more did you knows. Well, this is a did you know, the last one isn't. And this is a strange one, but a lot of people don't even realise this. Because you have sea day brunch in the dining room on a sea day. And people think that's the only time that there's breakfast or lunch in the dining room. No, most days there is breakfast, not the same menu as a sea day brunch. That's a bit more advanced. But a basic breakfast and dinner menu is usually, or lunch menu, is usually available in the dining room. How will you know? Check your hub. If you go into the hub, and one of the options is food/drinks, and you can go in there, and at the bottom there's one that says food, one that says drinks. You just tap on the one that says food. Well, it will default to that one, and it will show you all the restaurants of all the opening times. And if there is breakfast in the main dining room or lunch in the main dining room, it should also have a menu you can look at to see what they offer. So just know that option should be there. I'm not going to say it's guaranteed to be there because I know it's not, but it should be there. And if it is, there you are. Because most people don't think, they think they have to go to the Lido for breakfast and lunch and go to the restaurants up there. Occasionally, those ones will be open. So something else you know. And when you go on the ship on the first day, it's worth looking ahead at the ship and seeing what lunch options there are. On the first day, everybody flocks to Guide's Burgers and Blue Iguana and the buffet in the main Lido, but there might be a little hidden restaurant somewhere that people don't know about on day 1. On a lot of ships, there's an Italian restaurant. If they have a Cucina del Capitano on your ship, that's usually going to be maybe even up on deck 10, one deck above the Lido. On certain ships, it could be deck 11 on others. Nobody knows about it on day 1, so go there on day 1. If you see Mongolian wok, the line for that can be really long. Go there on day 1. Everybody will find it by day 2, but you found it on day 1 because you looked it up in advance. The power of preparation. Or just go join the line of 500 at Guy's Burger for an average burger. You heard it, average burger. In my opinion. You may love it. I used to love it until they took away the mushrooms as a side. Anyway, I'm not crying. I've just got something in my eye, that's all. Last one this week, and it's something I want to just... This is a general thing to make you think about this. It is more if you go in a group. So if you're traveling with your husband or wife or you and your kids, this doesn't apply to you. This is more if you are traveling in a group of friends or larger family circle or whatever. Just remember this. And I preach this to my group of friends when we go on a cruise. You are not joined at the hip. Don't feel like if you go on a cruise in a group of like more than 6 people, shall we say, more than 4 people, shall we say, that just because Mr. and Mrs. Smith are going to the comedy club, you have to go to the comedy club. You do not. You do your own thing. In fact, you picture this, right? You go on a cruise for 7 days. You're with these people 24/7 for 7 days. Have you ever done that? Didn't think so. It's a long time to be together. All the time. Sometimes it's nice to have a break. Some people want to go to the casino. Some people don't. Some people want to go to comedy. Some people don't. Some people want to go to bed early. Some people don't. Some people want to drink 15 Red Stripes in a day. Some people don't. Everybody's entitled to do what they want to do. It's their cruise. They paid the money. They can do whatever they want to do. In my group, for example, we really have one rule. We do like to eat together. I think that's nice. We can discuss the day. We can, discuss the next day. So we have a plan ahead and stuff like that. So we do like to eat to dinner. And I do think that's nice on a personal level. I do enjoy having dinner with everybody. Once dinner's over, it's like a parting of the seas. Everybody goes and does their own thing. And we'll bump into each other probably over the night. A couple will do this, a couple will do that. And we'll still see each other a little bit as the night goes on. But we're not like a walking in a line to go to the next spot and then the next spot and then the next spot. So just my suggestion, remember when you're on a cruise in a group, you are not joined at the hip. You don't have to do what everybody else does. If you don't enjoy it or you want to go and do something else, don't do it. Go do your own thing. You'll still see plenty of each other. And if you are together 24/7, 7 days of that week, I'll almost guarantee by the end of it, one of you ain't going to like each other anymore. Think about it. Just saying. So that's my last tip for this week. And the last tip I have ever, until I think of more, unless you send me yours. So with that, if you would like to subscribe to my little channel here, please subscribe. If you have any, hit that little bell if you want to get a notification when these videos come out. I do 3 videos a week. Tips on a Monday. I put a cabin video out on a Thursday and a miscellaneous video on a Saturday. Could be anything. Could be anything. Ship tours, tips on this, tips on Monday. I even did one recently. I went to Vegas and I did a tour of the beach at Mandalay Bay, the pool area. Who doesn't like Vegas? But 99% Carnival cruise related. Port tours, all sorts of things like that on a Saturday. So we try and do that. And so email me your tips, email me your cruising traditions, email me your questions. My info is coming up at the end of this video. And subscribe. We're on the road to 2,000. We're a small league. We're a small fish in a big pond. But I don't care. I don't need to be like the others. I don't need free cruises. I like this. I got offered to monetize my channel recently and I turned it down because I don't want videos all over my videos. Commercials. Videos all over my videos. Commercials all over my videos. Because I want these to be factual, helpful, and educational for me and for you. And with that, I will see you later, Cruising World. Any questions? Email me anytime. cruisingsuitguy@gmail.com. I promise I'll reply as soon as possible. Want to book a cruise or any type of travel? We are travel agents. Check out our site, elitetravelconnection.com, or email me, mick@elitetravelconnection.com. We are here for you. Finally, subscribe, please. Pretty please. You know you want to. Go on. I won't beg you. Okay, I'm begging. Please. Subscribe. Thank you.